Alright, what's going on guys? It's your boy Zilchi and welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best teams, probably only like 2 or 3 teams for the Deimos Workshop of Brilliant Light. Teams that you want to use to clear this mission, right? Or this Workshop of Brilliant Light hard mode, or whatever you want to call it, right? It's a very hard thing to tackle on, especially for free-to-play players. So I'm going to go ahead and help you guys formulate a team to help you guys clear this. So if you guys do enjoy this kind of video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. But don't forget to comment, guys. If you are watching the video, be sure to leave your comment in the comments, because I will be choosing someone to win this $100 or $150 gift card giveaway. So be sure to put your comments below and I will choose at random. This is just gonna be at random. All right, so you could be one of the person that wins to get that $150 to help you guys with your solo leveling account or whatever you decide to do with that, right? So yeah, be sure to comment and I will get that going soon. I'm thinking closer towards the update, a little bit afterwards, right, for when Kanai drops, so it can help you guys, especially if you are lacking in the fire department for your team. So that will be very helpful for you. So again, be sure to comment and we'll get that going. So it's going to be the last 2 videos, this one and the last one that I did. So put your comments in both of those and we'll choose at random someone to win the gift card giveaway. All right, so yeah, let's hop straight into this. So as you can see, I have a pretty stacked account, right? A pretty stacked account in terms of the hunters that I have. I play this game a lot, and I can tell you guys right now, hard mode Workshop of Brilliant Light is not, it's going to be ridiculous. All right, it's going to be ridiculous. So I'm going to show you guys the teams that I will be using to clear this. And the first team we're going to be taking a look at is obviously going to be the fire team, right? So let's go to manage presets here. All right, so here we are over at the manage preset. So I have, this was for my Workshop of Brilliant Light Baron for some reason. I don't know why I titled it that, but here, this is what we're going to be using, right? This is what we're going to be using, the fire team. We're going to take a look at that first, because this is the most important team in the game right now for Workshop of Brilliant Light, simply because they are the best team now because of the defense penetration buff that we get from these units, right? Gina being a very good support for Jinu, just for attack, and obviously she gets the defense pen when you have a higher star in her, right? When you get her at higher power. So she's a very good support overall. She shot up the ranks in terms of her support just because of fire being such a good and important thing in this game right now. We have Yusu Hyun for our DPS, right? She also has decent defense penetration in her kit, but not as much support as Essel and Gina. This team works simply because of Essel, right? Essel coming out was a catalyst to push defense penetration, or to help us understand that defense penetration actually is something so important in this game, right? So you really want high defense penetration with these characters, specifically your DPS characters, right? Because the support is there to help support the DPS character to get you through that defense for the defense penetration. So I think this is going to be the go-to team for Workshop of Brilliant Light if you can build this, right? This is not a team that a lot of people will have, because fire is not something that everyone focused on back in the day, because there's just no content for fire for people to work on, especially free-to-play players, myself included. I've been telling people, don't work on fire, because obviously just the units by themselves are not that good, right? We had Gina, we had Yusu Hyun, but that wasn't enough. We just needed that one extra piece of the puzzle, which was Essel, to help push them to their limits, right? They broke their limits, as you could say, right? So very good team right here. This is what I'm probably going to be using to clear Workshop of Brilliant Light, but I'm also going to be using a different team as well, right? We're going to be using this light team, as you saw in the beginning, right? The weapons I'm probably going to use, I'm not going to lie, I don't know what it is. My damage with the fire weapons are not up to tier. Like, they're not on par. I don't know what it is. It could just be my stats are just lacking severely. But we're going to be using this right here. We are going to be using the light weapons for the light team, right? Because I think, for me specifically, I think I do more damage with this. I don't know why. From my testing from myself, I do more damage with the light weapons than I do with the fire weapons. However, the fire weapons is supposed to be better. It could just be because my build isn't top tier enough, right? But it is what it is. I see good results with this weapon as support, and then this one as my DPS. And obviously we use the light skill, which does a lot of damage, and we have support from the light team right here. So we have our breaker, we have our support, and we have our DPS right here. You could put, instead of him, we could put Min, right? You get 2 supports going. But I think this is a good setup right here, especially because TP is going to be very important for you guys, right? TP is going to be very, very, very important. So if you guys need to build that up, be sure, if you're going to focus on one team, just go all in for that one team, because TP for these specific game modes are very important. When it comes to your shadow, I should have brought that up last time. It really depends on what you want to do, right? If you're using the hunters, on the hunter side, I usually do this Big Rock, and then Iron and Cerberus, right? Because Big Rock is, for me, I have it maxed at the general rank, right? Increases entire members' basic skill damage to 12%. That is very strong. That is very, very, very strong, right? And then for the Cerbi, we have this right here. Where is it? Increases damage taken by 5%, and the duration for that is infinite, right? So once you call out the shadows, it's a GG's, right? You get that permanent 5% damage taken on the boss infinitely. All right, so that's very, very, very good. All right, so these two alone right there, perfect. The icing on the cake is this guy right here, giving you a defense down, or decreases defense by 12% for 10 seconds when you call them out, right? So it stacks upon a lot of other things as well, which allows you to do more damage to the boss, right? A lot of people have been doing other things as well, right? Like you could lead with Beru, because he gives a nice 5% to attack and critical hit damage, which is not bad at all, right? But I think if you're going to do that, you honestly might as well just go Igris. I think Igris right now is probably still just the best DPS lead in the game, right? His crit hit rate increase by 8% is very strong. And again, the two main afterwards, or support you could say, will be the same for me specifically. Cerbi and Iron. This could change for you. You could go with this guy for more DPS, right? I don't think he does anything crazy. Yeah, he does. He gives himself 100% to attack, so he gives you a little bit more DPS, right? So I would suggest, if you're gonna use this is probably more so for like a POD or a guild boss run, right? I wouldn't suggest using this on the Workshop of Brilliant Light for more damage. Although that damage could be what pushes you over that timer, right? Because remember, time is your enemy in this game. So let's say you have 5 minutes to clear the boss. Maybe he's that little extra damage that you need to push past that 5-minute timer, right? Or to get under that 5-minute timer. So you could do that. You could do whatever you want to do with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, that's basically the shadow authorities that you do want to use, right? So I think the best one to use would be him. The next best would be him. You could use him if you're doing the last stage, or just the stage where you have to use Sung Jinu so you can boost your crit hit rate, right? And then you could use him when you're using the hunters. So I think that's very, very, very good. So where is my hunters? All right, this is what I wanted to take a look at before. So hunter wise, right, light team right here, and we have the fire team right here. So this is what we're going to be using in terms of fire and light. When it comes to the light team, guys, you could run a lot of different things. I'm going to be honest. You could run a lot of different things. Instead of Akari, you could use Min. Right, my Min's not built up properly here. But instead of Akari, you could use Min. Min gives a very good support. I think instead of Akari, I might actually just use Min for his support with the ult, right? To help us boost this guy a lot. And then this guy is a very good support. He also does very good damage. His break damage is insane, right? So if you want to build this team as well, that is perfectly fine. That would work. Unfortunately, Shahane just does not do enough damage, guys. She just doesn't do enough damage at this point in the game. So I wouldn't suggest switching out any of them for Shahane. Remember, you guys saw that video I did when I used all three of them, Shahane, Gunhee, and Thomas Andre, and it just wasn't enough to clear. I even used Akari, Gunhee, and then Shahane as a DPS, and that still just didn't work. Thomas Andre is just so much better as DPS in this time and stage for this game than Shaheen, right? It's unfortunate, but maybe they'll buff her in the future. We'll see. Maybe they'll even buff the light team. We'll see what happens. But I think if you guys are working on your light team, be sure to limit break your cores. Be sure to roll for artifacts in an efficient way. Remember, guys, I gave you a tutorial on how to roll for your artifacts. Get to 5. If you don't get the stat that you want, just go to the next, right? Don't waste it and get to 20. You don't have resources to be able to upgrade the other ones. So get to 5, and then if you get the stat you want, then you can keep rolling, right? That's how you want to go for that. For the fire team, this is ultimately what you want to build, right? I don't think you would really switch anything here. I guess you could say if you don't have Essel, you could switch her out for Emma. Right, Emma does have a decent amount of defense penetration as well. She gives 7.77, I believe. Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. Can I not? Okay, let's just manage hunters. If you go to the skills here, where is it? Where is it? Let's take a quick gander. She gives 7.77 to defense penetration somewhere. Right here. So at 5 instances, the user's defense penetration increases by 7.7. At 10 instances, the user's fire damage increases by 7.77. So you can see the fire team is mainly, I guess the fire team is just the team that has defense penetration. Right? I don't think any other team gives defense penetration. The dark team has damage increase. And what does the light team have? Just a support for attack and stuff? I don't know actually. I don't know. But yeah, that you could use her. If you don't have Yusu Hyun, Kanai is coming out, so you could save for Kanai, right? I really am curious to see how good Kanai is going to be, because Yusu Hyun right now is just insane with the support she gets from these guys, right? So imagine how strong, like, she has to be stronger than Yusu Hyun. Like, there's no way. I would not summon for Kanai if she's not stronger than Yusu Hyun, right? And the company knows this, so they have to do something with Kanai to make her just stand out from Yusu Hyun and just the rest of the characters in the game. So there you have it, guys. Those are the teams that you want to be working on for the workshop of Brilliant Light, specifically the hard mode that is coming out, I believe, in a couple weeks. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. It could be either be in March or it could be this month, right? So don't quote me on it being this month. I'm just saying it could be March or this month, right? So again, guys, if you do enjoy this video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, do not forget to comment in the comments, because I will be doing the $100 or $150 gift card giveaway for you guys. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.